if you're ambitious but lazy, please don't scroll. This might just be the wake-up call that changes your life. Let's be honest, if you clicked on this video, you already know what's wrong. You have dreams, big ones. You want to succeed. You want money, freedom, recognition. You want to live life on your terms. But deep down, there's this invisible wall. You get excited about ideas, you make plans, maybe even start, but you don't follow through. You lose focus, you get distracted. You convince yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And now you're stuck, caught between who you are and who you want to be. Let me tell you something no one else will say directly. You are wasting your potential, but not because you're incapable, not because you're untalented, not because you're unlucky. You're wasting your potential because you're lazy. Yes, I said it, and you know it's true. But here's the part no one tells you. Being lazy doesn't mean you're weak. It means you haven't built the systems that strong people rely on. Ambition alone is not enough. Let's get this clear. Ambition is only the starting point. It's the spark. But a spark without fuel never becomes fire. Do you know how many ambitious people fail? Almost all of them. Why? Because ambition without action is hallucination. You've got ideas? Great. You want to be rich? Cool. You want to inspire people, travel the world, build a legacy. Then stop lying to yourself. Because none of that will happen if you keep sitting on your potential, waiting for the right time. Let's look at real life. There are millions of people with brilliant ideas who never built anything. And then there are people with average ideas, but they acted. They failed, learned, improved, and won. It's not the best idea that wins. It's the most consistent effort, the comfort crisis. Now, let's talk about the enemy, the real villain in this story. It's not fear, it's not doubt, it's comfort. Comfort is what keeps you scrolling while your goals collect dust. Comfort is what whispers, you deserve to rest, even though you haven't earned it yet. We live in a world that rewards instant gratification. Click a button, food shows up. Swipe right, attention shows up. Open your phone, dopamine hits on demand. But success, it doesn't work like that. You can't prime it in 2 days. You can't Amazon Prime a legacy. Success takes discomfort, repetition, sacrifice, and that's exactly why lazy people never taste it. Real-life wake-up calls. Let's talk about real people who turned it around. Take Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he was a teenager in Austria, he had a dream: move to America and become the world's greatest bodybuilder. He was broke, couldn't speak English, worked construction during the day, trained at night, studied acting in the evenings. No one gave him anything, but he had the one thing lazy people refuse to develop: grit. Hollywood megastar, governor of California. Now think about that. What would have happened if he kept saying maybe tomorrow? Let's look at another story. J.K. Rowling, single mother, unemployed, living off welfare. She wrote Harry Potter in cafes while her baby slept beside her. She was rejected by 12 publishers. 12, most people would have quit, but she didn't. Why? Because she wasn't just ambitious, she was relentless. What you can learn from these stories. So what do these stories teach us? That every successful person you admire has one thing in common. They did the work, especially when they didn't feel like it. And that's the part no one wants to hear. We want hacks, we want quick fixes, we want motivation on tap, but life doesn't work that way. Let me be clear, if you're lazy, it's not your identity, it's your habit. And all habits can be broken. Why laziness feels so safe. Let's go deeper. Why are we lazy? Because laziness feels safe. There's no risk in doing nothing. No failure, no embarrassment, no judgment. But here's the irony. Laziness is the most dangerous choice of all because it guarantees regret. It guarantees mediocrity. It guarantees that your dreams die with you. And that's the reality most people only realize when it's too late. The myth of needing motivation. Here's another lie you need to delete from your brain. I just need more motivation. You don't. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are fleeting. You're not supposed to rely on them. You think Olympic athletes wait until they're motivated to train? No, they have a routine, they have a mission, and most importantly, they have discipline. Discipline is doing it even when you don't feel like it. That's the difference between amateurs and winners. The choice is yours. Here's the truth. If you're ambitious but lazy, you are standing at a fork in the road. One path is easy, comfortable. It leads to excuses, delays, and regret. The other is harder. It demands action, pain, sacrifice, and consistency, but it leads to greatness. And the best part? You can switch paths today. No one is going to come save you. There is no magical motivation moment, but there is power in choosing. You can decide to be different. You can create a new identity. You can train your discipline like a muscle. Start small. Set a goal today and finish it. Then do it again tomorrow. And again, let your actions prove your ambition. Because at the end of the day, ambition without effort is fantasy. But ambition plus relentless action, that's how legends are born. So stop scrolling, stand up, and go become the person you were meant to be. It's your time now.